Well, welcome. Welcome to Ask Tumbleweed, where we strive to explore the history of America's Old West for perspectives on issues of today. Our inaugural question comes from WR in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. WR asks, Tumbleweed, were Old West Cowboys racist? Phew, I expect it'd be kind of a cop-out to say that it depended on a cowboy, but I'm afraid that'd probably be the best answer. It's complicated. Mostly, and there were surely exceptions, race simply didn't matter. Ranching was a huge domestic industry throughout the Old West, and ranchers initially drove small herds to ports and railroads for transport to slaughterhouses. Soon enough, the Chisholm Trail and the Shawnee Trail and others were blazed by ever greater herds requiring seasoned cowboys to tend them. Herds even trailed west through hostile Indian country to California goldfields. Ranchers like Richard King and C.C. Slaughter and Charles Goodnight were primarily concerned with getting their beeves fattened up and off to market. They could have cared less about the ethnicity of who slept in a bunkhouse or who in a bedroll under the stars. Cowboys were far more concerned with ability than ethnicity. Skin color didn't matter a hoot. If a cowboy could rope a stray, repair a saddle, brand a yearling, defend the herd, or myriad other tasks. Vaqueros of Mexican descent generally were treasured by America's ranch owners. Trail bosses on cattle drives could have cared less whether a cowboy's skin was white, brown, black, or green, so long as they could carry their weight driving beeves through hostile terrain. There were issues with the various indigenous tribes, but so far as cowboys, their concerns had to do with fending off predatory attacks on ranches and on cattle drives. For example, my own great-great-grandfather defended against cattle and horse thievery by Comanche on cattle drives. It was more a clash of cultures than of races. As to how racism translates to today, where the horse has often been supplemented and even replaced by the pickup truck, a cowboy's still a cowboy. And a cowboy's race still doesn't matter none. Obviously, Tumbleweed doesn't mind tackling a potentially thorny issue. And so gave it my best shot and hope you found it satisfactory. You're encouraged to submit your questions to asktumbleweed@gmail.com. You all might enjoy my Tumbleweed Sagas novels, in which protagonist Texas Ranger Luke Dunn must often deal with cultural issues and prejudices of the mid-1800s while delivering justice. I've woven some morally principled message throughout the pages of my 5 sagas to date, as published by Defiance Press and Publishing. They're available online in print, e-audio, and ebook from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other popular online booksellers. So I invite you to buy your copies of Nueces Justice, Nueces Reprise, Nueces Deceit, Nueces Blood, and Nueces Grit today. Visit my posts on Facebook at Tumbleweed Sagas and at Ask Tumbleweed, and check out my website at tumbleweed.me. Meanwhile, y'all do take care.